with AI and shit on the loose, create something that is human. Don't create something that is perfect. Create something that is deeply human. Getting closer and closer to sharing all my thoughts that I think are so kooky and different and but it's all borrowed. It's all like, people have thought this before, people have said this before, and I don't know why I feel like sharing it, but I keep coming to the same spot. I keep coming to the same crossroad of, do I share this or do I not? Do I just live out my authenticity and be the self that I think is too chaotic for the world, or too this or too that? But these are all self-beliefs. These are all limitations that I'm putting on myself that don't exist. Feels like I'm in a cage that doesn't exist. Like, I'm in a self-made cage made out of, I don't know, made out of limiting beliefs. And I want to free myself. So there's this like impending doom feeling where I feel like if I share something, if I share the thoughts in my head, something bad will happen. The world will reject me, right? And it don't be like that. Especially, I think when I feel this, I see my significance so high. I see me, my little camera, my little iPhone, like, and my little words that come out of my mouth, I see them as like, oh my god, they're gonna change my life. But I'm just laughing at myself right now, thinking, whatever you say, it's not gonna make that big of a difference. You're talking to yourself right now. You're literally talking to yourself. And I think I'm just so scared of what people will think of me. Is she weird? Is she insane? It's the perfectionism, fucking perfectionism that I've been fighting my whole fucking life. And I'm always this close. You see this? This close to just letting all that perfectionism go. And I feel like I'm seeing the perfectionism in the fucking world, and it's driving humans crazy. I'm like, why does it exist? It's all fake. It's all an illusion. We don't need to do our jobs perfectly. We don't need to look perfectly. We don't need to say things perfectly. We don't need to act perfectly. Like, shit doesn't have to be perfect. Why do we have this need to make everything perfect? And maybe it's just me. I'm just saying, maybe it's just me. But just my whole life, I've just felt this way, and I'm so sick of it. Okay. I'm just gonna allow me to express however it wants to be expressed right now. But I've been trying to release music for I don't know how many years, and I release music, but I keep having the feeling that I'm not releasing music. And I think the music that I'm releasing, I'm perfecting it to the last little piece, and then I'm releasing it. And then it feels like I've taken a part of my soul, a part of my heart, expressed it through something so raw and vulnerable, and then worked on it for like days and months, whatever, to perfect it, to literally get it to the point where I think it's perfect, it's good enough to, like, my intention was making it perfect. My intention wasn't making it the most of what I can give. It was not from a space of devotion to the art piece, but more from a space of, let me check every little recording if it has, I don't know, one note that jumps, or this is not perfect, or like everything has to be super high quality and professional. And I think that putting this label, being a musician, on me has created this image that I have in my head of what it means to be a musician and what I see other people doing, and then I'm like, I have to do it the same. If not, I won't be taken seriously. If not, it's like self-sabotaging. If not this, if not that. And then I realized slowly, I feel like the system, the structure is falling apart that I see through the limitations that I have set on myself that are just not real, of what I think my life has to look like to be successful, of what I think my songs have to look like to be successful, what I think anything has to look like to be successful. I used to hate my hair because of this, because of frizz. Like, what the fuck? Imagine having actually really beautiful long hair and just hating it because of frizz or because of curls and shit. Your girl is wild. Like, it's awesome to have curls. It's awesome to have straight hair. It's awesome to, like, have whatever, right? And so whatever I share from the heart is gonna be awesome to me. And then if it's perfectly produced, if the vocals are perfect, awesome. But if they're not, like, our definition of perfect has become so far away from... Okay, my battery died at this point. I was saying the idea of perfection that I feel that we're striving for is actually really far away from what is human. That's what I said. With AI and shit on the loose, create something that is human. Don't create something that is perfect. Create something that is deeply human, that comes from deep human emotion, that is made with human hands, seen with human eyes, heard with human ears, spoken with human words, whatever. Like, I think the one thing that technology cannot take away from us, that AI can't take away from us, is a fucking humanness. So the more human you are, the more human you express yourself, the more you go against perfectionism, against all this. Okay, I don't want to say against. We're not against. Or are we against? Maybe we're against. That's awesome sometimes too. I'm always so afraid of being against shit, of expressing this side of me, but I'm for humanness, let's say that. I'm for human expression. And I'm passionate about human expression. And yeah, I think we're just so fucking ashamed of our humanness. Sorry I'm cursing so much. I think I'm ashamed of my humanness. Of the emotions that I feel. Why is crying seen as a bad thing? Why is, I don't know, saliva seen as something embarrassing? Frizz, I don't know, like yellow teeth, pimples, anything that is, I'm not gonna curse, anything that is human is often seen as embarrassing. The biggest revolution that we can do is reclaim our humanness. And I'm in a really beautiful place right now. Sitting on a rock. Yeah, I think what has come through me in this video right now is just expressing, or like realizing for myself, that what is stopping me from creating anything, or all these labels and all this stuff, and wanting to be perfect, and wanting to go beyond my humanness, and feeling really ashamed for being human. Maybe there's a part of me that never wanted to be human, but I'm human and it's awesome. I'm human and I can feel, and I can enjoy it. I can really enjoy it. And life is felt through the body. Life is not lived through the mind. It's lived through the heart. It's lived through the body. It's lived through the soul. The more you connect with these aspects of your humanness, the more alive you will feel. We're always looking for aliveness, but then we numb our senses, where this makes no sense. And I'm saying this as a person who does this, and who used to do this, and who still feels like doing it. And I think we're running away from our humanness. We're running away from the things that are the most natural to us. I think that's how you can search. Yeah, be more human, man. Yes. You could even go as far as saying, like, the most human thing you can do is just run around naked in nature, right? I think that really connects you. Even this phone, but it can be a tool. I think we can use these things as a tool. I'm not saying this to, like, ban technology, like, for example, with music. I will still produce songs with technology because it's fun, because it's beautiful. It's crazy what you can create. AI is also incredible, but I think, yeah, we get further and further away from from humanness, and that's why I think it's the biggest revolution that we can do. Or I don't know if it's a revolution, but maybe, I don't know, maybe the thing that's going to keep us grounded in all these crazy times. The more humanness we bring into this world, the less you'll see hate, the less you'll see war, because these acts of cruelness, these acts of violence can only be committed by people that are not connected to their humanness. Because being human is also love. Being human is being love and seeing the other human. I think I got my answer. I've been chilling for a while on this little mountain up here. Well, it's not little, on this mountain up here. And I feel like I was looking for something. I feel like I was looking for an answer to a question that I didn't really know I had. And I've been spending a couple hours here. And I think I just got my answer. But it's not easy. It's scary going against these things that we think we need to be. And for me, it's really scary sometimes going against my perfectionism. Perfectionism feels safe for me when something is so perfect to the point where I think it's good enough. That's where my comfort zone is, I guess. I think out of my comfort zone is the rawness, the in the moment expression, the what I really feel and what I really think before I've thought over it, or just like this in the moment things. That's what feels the most natural to me, actually. Oh, my foot is sleeping. Oh. So yeah, that's why I actually like this. That's the thing. I like the rawness. I like the authenticity. But that's probably the boundary that have been yet so afraid to surpass, or the rule that I've been afraid to break. The rule that is non-existence, that is set by me. Well, so much said. Enough said.